And some of you may be aware of what is going on now between Hamas and the Palestinian Authority. They're becoming friends, as it were. Of course, there's been a lot of things that have taken place over in the Middle East and continues to do so, but I think this is a very significant situation. They're working on an agreement to set aside their differences, again, Hamas and the Palestinian Authority, to join together. And if you think about that, that is a potentially very dangerous situation for Israel. So I'm going to just kind of give a summary and then read a few quotes from individuals who are actually involved in this, in higher echelons of the government within that. The Israeli government is not very happy with this. And they said, you guys cannot do this, you should not do this. And of course, Iran and others are saying, no, 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 we're going to do it. Here's what some of them have said. Israel does not want to recognize this situation unless Hamas recognizes Israel, disarms, and severs its ties with Iran. And they say that's not going to happen. Al-Arori, he's the Hamas deputy chief. He, of course, rejected those conditions. He said, no, we're not going to do that. And he says they are preparing to eliminate the Zionist entity. Now, if you know that lingo, the language, that's Israel. They refuse to call them Israel. They refuse to accept that they are there in the land as human beings to begin with. Israel's criticism of Hamas in the visit with Iran, they mock at that too. Listen to this. Same guy responded in this way. We fight them, wage war against them, prepare to battle them, do not recognize their legitimacy, and do not accept their existence on this land. It's hard to believe that individuals and governments would actually say this and do this, but this is what's going on. Now, of course, Hamas is located in Gaza. It's that little bit of land that's on the border of Israel and Egypt. They were once funded by various Muslim countries, and they still are. Muslim Brotherhood actually helped fund them for a while. They're now based in Turkey, by the way. Qatar has actually lowered the amount of money they have been giving to them. For reasons, that's another story. But the senior advisor to Ayatollah Khomeini, I hope I get his name right, Ali Akbar Balayati, I probably butchered that. He says this: we congratulate you for declaring that you will not set your weapons aside. We want to prove to the Zionist entity that strategic relations between Iran and the Palestinian resistance represented by Hamas and Islamic Jihad will not ever be severed. Rather, Iran's support for the resistance will increase day by day. Now, if you remember a few years ago, the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, 2015, July, because of that, they have literally gotten billions of dollars in Iran to fund all this stuff. Very sad, but that is actually what is taking place. Because that JCPOA lifted the sanctions and a whole bunch of stuff flooded in, they were able to go back, start selling oil, and make business deals and a whole bunch of other things, which gave them funds for other opportunities to fund their terrorism. So now we have Hamas and the Palestinian Authority joining, but also too, this means that Israel's relationship with some other Muslim countries is actually now getting better. Saudi Arabia is one of those, and Egypt. And so it's strengthening because they see the danger that Iran poses not only to Israel, but to other people too. So we do need to be praying for them, for Israel, for the leadership, for Netanyahu, and for others, and for these situations taking place right now over in the Middle East. And it also reminds us, no matter what happens politically, God is in control, and Israel is the key to end times. Keep your eye on Israel.